10 años y era productor.
One of the main attributes of people who aspire to success is knowing how to handle criticism. In fact, successful people know that receiving criticism from an intelligent person is 1,000 times better than receiving compliments from an idiot. But in this age of internet, criticizing and being criticized seems to have become a national sport, or rather worldwide. Never before has criticism been used so lightly. Everyone has an opinion, even what they don't know about anything. I'm scared by the level of comment I read in Facebook, Twitter, and other social media. This reminds me the history of Norwegian violinist Ole Buell. He played the violin since he was 4 years old. After spending time in college studying with average teachers, he decided to start performing concerts in Italy. A critic from a Milan newspaper wrote, "Ole is a poorly trained musician. If he's a diamond, he's certainly the raw state in polish." Ole read the test and faced two possibilities, being nervous or learning for the decision. He decided second. Then he went to the newspaper quarter and asked to see the critic who attention received him. Ole spent the afternoon talking to the 70 years old journalist who pointed his flaw and gave him an advice how to improve performance. After the conversation, Ole canceled the rest of the concert and immersed himself in 6 months of study, this time with a high-profile teachers. After weeks, days, and hours of study, he felt free to continue the concerts. At 26, Ole became one of the best sensations in Europe. Examining the history of Ole Buell, we can learn about how to say things and the content what it said. First, the critic was tough, but he was not disrespectful. And all now the critic intelligence understood that his opinion, although negative, showed a new way to improve his art. All and without the advice of those who knew a lot about the subject. Fit today, following the internet trends, perhaps the critic will write that Ole was a mediocre back musician without no future, and Ole will probably choose to be nervous and ignore him, or attack the critic, losing the opportunity to plunge the process of his heart. The criticism of everything on the internet have not yet understood that successful criticism is an activity that requires intelligence combined with the content. The generic critic did not realize that their thickness and ignorance, they are training those who generate publish ideas, so they accept criticism. Many people who fail to assimilate comments and criticism can develop anxiety or depression, and who already suffer can make their situation worse. But the use of social network does not lead directly to depression, nor will receive. Social interaction changed radically in the last 20 and 30 years. Wherever is the first generation X or millennials should remember how the kind of interaction was at the time, something closer, more personal. One of the biggest differences in the life of teenagers and young adults today compared to the previous generation is they spend much less time in person with friends at their age and more time connecting. Some experts see the increase of depression as evident that the connection that social media users form electronically are less emotionally satisfying. Social network impress the entire vital spectrum. They abound with the fantastic vacation, wonderful parties, adorable children, and exotic foods. Most users show their success and determine they make up their mouths, the defects and the fact. These positive reflexes can generate depressive symptoms in teenagers and compare their life with they see on the Instagram or Facebook. This analysis coincides with a study published in the Journal of Behavior of Information and Technology by the team of Philip Asimek, the Ruhr University in Germany. This study concluded that those who visit network can frequently affect the self-esteem and develop depressive symptoms, but they then think that everyone is better than them. Through an experimental study, 2 of volunteers wrote their impression about the first 5 people they saw in their Facebook wall, and the Stanford University. The third group was left out. Then, the 3 groups, about 800 people, completed a questionnaire with information about their self-esteem. Facing social information on the internet, selected and favorable, whether a favorite or a social network, leads to lower self-esteem, report Asimek. And because low self-esteem is closely related to depressive symptoms, even the short-term effect can have potential sort of danger. That there is a positive correlation between passive use of Facebook, in particular, and depressive symptoms when skill, vacation, business, or shopping are compared. It's like thinking that while everything seen around me is gray and cloudy, the rest of the world is happy and having fun. And if it's experienced this day after day, again and again, long-term depressive tendencies are promoted. Anyway, it's not the use of social network that leads or related to depression, but certain precondition and particular time of use increase the risk of depression tendencies. It's important, therefore, to clarify that the impression that everyone else is better than me is actually a fallacy. In fact, a few people cause negative experience in social network. However, the fact we are not following of this positive experience on the internet create a distorted impression of us. Social network have more 15 years of existence, but it is still not well understood. The results in our health, as research suggests, they have to be cautious. Another research in 2015 found that people who constantly use Facebook had more depressive symptoms compared to those who hardly use it. Another study conducted on Twitter found that negative antidepressant tweets have still decreased the 5 past year. Another investigation on Instagram found that depressed people use filtering their image with less brightness, less saturation, maintain darker black and white. Instagram specific data is very interesting because we can demonstrate how the photographs are part of the problem. We don't have to lose sight of the fact that nothing is free on internet and the social network depend on orientation to access and monetize. They need us to spend as much time as possible with him then and do everything possible to do so. Yeah, so it's good that to reflect how much time you can use network per day. You're updating if it's searching and what are your digital habits? An analysis of digital behaviors will help to take control of the neighbor of your benefit and not they control you. If you have ever felt that your life is boring, complicated, and full of problems, you feel that your life is not wonderful than others, if you feel the feeling of not belonging in a group or not being part of happen in your social environment, if you cannot stop checking your social network several times a day, intention of not missing anything, so it's time to reflect and seek help. Depression is a mental illness that, if not identified in time, can have fatal consequences.